Hello everyone, I'm back, and guess what? I have more plants! So I'm actually going to be repotting those as well. I know it's not the ideal time of year to repot plants, but to be quite honest, some of these need to be, and I'll show you in just a moment. So, fun stuff. I ended up going to the Canadian Tire, and we ended up looking at some plants, and I know it's not generally my idea of a place that I would go to get plants. I was just picking up batteries and stuff, but well, it just also happened to have some really cool stuff there. And another thing I noticed, abandoned and left alone in the little cracks and crevices, there were these little, over here, these little like cactus pups that were quite literally just gonna die, you know? So I looked them up and they're ladyfinger cactus. I'll put the scientific name and all that fun stuff there. I'm trying to remember all these new names of stuff that I seem to be getting weekly. It's been fun when I have so much else going on. I also picked up these guys. They are golem jade plants. Very cool. There's actually 3 in here, which is really neat. So I'm actually going to give them their own individual pots. I'm very much so looking forward to these after looking them up. And then I also picked up this cactus here, which it's just so cool. Like look at how nice that is. And after looking them up, like they get pretty tall. They're very, very, very cool. And this one seems to be the healthiest one that they had, so I figured I would at least give it a try. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Cactus are pretty darn easy to take care of, and I've watched like every single cactus video now on YouTube, I think, so I'm hoping that maybe I will be good enough for it. So wish me luck. So I have some other stuff that I want to do with plants, but I'm not going to do that today. My 2 aloe are not doing very well, but there is hope. So I'm saving that for another video. If you really want to see that, then by all means, let me know in the comments if you want to see more. Again, I want to reiterate, I'm not a plant expert. I basically just started really trying the plant thing this year, so, you know, yeah. Anyways, so I have Miracle-Gro potting soil, and then I also have perlite, which I finally got a hold of, and I also have some sand, because like succulent or cactus sand or substrate that you buy from the store is just so expensive. And like it's literally cheaper to just buy these things. Again, I apologize for all the cars. I live in the middle of like the city, so yay. So first I'm going to start by actually making the substrate, because I've got some cups here. I'm just gonna make little different amounts of them. So I'm going to do 3 scoops potting soil. Let's see if I can pour into here without too much spillage. Doubt it, but here, what if I just put my hand underneath? This is like riverbed soil, so it's meant to not be super powdery, but, or sand, I mean. There we go, that worked. So I just put my hand underneath and that kept most of the sand from going through. So roughly about 2 of these little pots worth of sand. And then I've got the perlite, which is so unbelievably light. Oh my gosh. Jesus, I'm such a mess. I guess they don't call it perlite for nothing. Although I have to ask why they had this tear over here if it doesn't even poor design. Where are my scissors? Came off. just gonna go ahead and cut this because this is not like a zip. It's just such a weird thing for them to do. Okay, and then I'm gonna do 1 part perlite. Woo! There we go. Okay. Told you, I'm not a professional. I'm just doing this on my back step and hoping it works. Alright, so I've got my mix all in here. I'm just gonna go in and mix that with my hands. So one thing that I saw recommended, because a lot of these have fairly large drainage holes at the bottom, go in, Skio. I was recommended to use coffee filters, actually, to stop all the sand and whatnot from just falling out the bottom, but it will allow for enough drainage so that it won't retain any of the moisture. So I'm just gonna, first I'll take these guys out of here. Poor little guys. I'm actually gonna deal with them first. So let's see here. I'm gonna put them in here. Thank goodness I have a bunch of these old pots. So the coffee filter is just like way too big. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this. So hold on a moment. Okay, so we've got 1 coffee filter. I'm just gonna put that at the bottom. You can see I've just got it down there. It will allow water to drain through. I definitely got bit by a mosquito. Okay, so I've got that in there. I'm just going to pack in soil. And pretty much all of this substrate I can use for all the little guys that I have here. Okay, so that should probably be a good amount. And then what I'm gonna do, bring it up close so you can see, is I'm just gonna get this little bottom part and I'm just gonna shove them in there. Just gonna, sorry, I'll bring this down a bit more. I'm just gonna put them into the soil, as you can see there. Oh. Anyways, I'll try and keep this straight up so they don't just fall all over the place. But they should be good just like that. And I was also told to give them a misting. I'll do that when we go inside. Now, for the jade golems. Here we go. Oh my god, I gotta stop itching this. This whole arm was covered in hives and they're just not happy. So once again, I will fill all 3 of these with soil. I know I put the other one in a pot that was a little too big if you saw my other video, but it is what it is. Okay. So I've got 3 pups here, and I'm not entirely sure how rooted they are. They feel like they've rooted for sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and break this up and we'll see just how deep the roots go. I'm gonna try and be a little gentle. I don't obviously want to destroy majorly any roots that they might have grown. This one's really wobbling around. So it's got some rooting going on. Honestly though, barely. But it does have some roots. It does have some roots that I can see here. Hold on one moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and dig a little hole here for it. There we go. So there's one. It's a new little pot. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same with the other two here. All right, they're now officially in their new pots. Very exciting. All right, now I need to go get a new coffee filter because I accidentally cut that other one too much. Okay, I'm back with a proper coffee filter. Let's see. I'm gonna cut a little bit of the edges off, but not too much. I just don't want there to be like an excess of material that would potentially hold on to some moisture. Doesn't have to be pretty, you're never gonna see it ever again. Well, at least until you repot it. Alright. There we go. Now let's just get my mix here. Alright, so now I've got some soil in there, still got some excess, but let's see here. Because I might actually have the perfect amount. So here we have our lovely cactus. What I'm gonna do though, it's got a little bit of moisture in there, so I mean I wasn't planning on watering it immediately anyways because you're not really supposed to. I'm just gonna loosen this from soil. I'm just gonna use this honestly to try and like pick it up. Oh, this is spiky. Maybe. Ooh, this is very spiky. Let's see if I can. Let me try something. I've got eczema on my hands right now, so you know. Alright. Let's try this little technique that I saw from someone else. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and there you go. You can see that root system. It was quite root bound. Check that out. It does have some like webbing in there. It looks like fungus almost. I'm wondering if maybe it got too wet. I don't think this is really entirely the best soil. I mean, it seems very healthy, but I'm not seeing any sand. There's a bit of perlite. It seems like it's mostly just potting mix, but I don't know. I don't know the history of these guys. I never met the person that, you know, propagated these guys. So it's really impossible for me to tell everything because I'm no expert. Oh gosh, now I'm wondering if I made enough. Oh boy, that is quite a prickly plant there. I don't know if I even made enough now. Nope, I did not. Isn't that fantastic? Try to make this visible for you guys, but I'm struggling. Oh my gosh. You're getting all over me. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this and then we'll go inside and talk there. And there we have it. They are now all sitting, hopefully happily in my windowsill. I'm very excited to see any progress. I'm very, very excited actually. They're in the south facing window, so hopefully they will get enough sun. I will be I will be updating you guys on them if that's what you guys would like. And I know we're just starting fall, so it's not the best time to repot, but I just sort of decided to go for it, especially with all these guys since they are all pups. This guy I wasn't too sure about, but I wanted to just get him into a new place, get him settled. I don't know, maybe that'll be a big mistake, but I mean, cactus are relatively hard to kill. I'll just be sure to not water it for a week or two. These guys, on the other hand, again, probably won't water for a week or two. These guys, I believe I actually should spray with some water. I do have a mister that I can use for them. I'm just going to look that up again real quick just to make sure that's actually what I want to do. But these guys, I mean, I hope that they'll do well. We'll see. So, yeah, wish me luck, I guess. I'm very excited. I hope that I can make this work. I do have another aloe. I'll show you guys real quick. I am going to leave this one in its current pot, though. It seems to be doing relatively well. There are some leaves at the bottom that are kind of not looking fantastic, but I'm going to do a little bit more research into that and just see what I should do. But it seems to be relatively healthy right now, so I'm just basically going to find a place to squeeze it in my window as well and see how it goes. Here, I'll show you the So this guy is still doing pretty well. He's growing another new leaf, if you can see down there. He's been quite happy. I haven't noticed anything bad at all, and we'll just sort of see how it goes. But yeah, so thank you very much for sticking around to the end, and oh boy, my plant adventure. I guess my next video will probably be dealing with my aloe. I'll show more with them in the next plant video, whenever that is. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you liked this, if you want to see more, if there's any other videos that you want to see. I know I have a few videos. I have to do like a proper hair update, and I know a lot of people have been asking me for like skincare routine stuff, and so I will get to that. I will. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. So thank you very, very much, everybody who's had the patience with me, especially over the last like almost year. It's just been so brutal on my end. I'm just trying to keep it all together and do something. So I don't know, maybe this is the hobby that really helps me feel better. I don't know. Either way, thank you very much for putting up with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Or in stream or something. Yeah, thanks. Bye!